y'all? Happy New Year. What is going on? Welcome back to another episode of Foodies and Friends. We are all so excited because it's time to dine out and do good in February. Eat Drink HTX 2026 is back. And so the menus go live February 1st. The event starts February 15th, runs to the 28th. And as always, supports the Houston Food Bank. How excited are y'all to dine out and do good in February? You don't have to wait until summer.
It's gonna be a fun month. It's gonna be cold weather coming through, so it gives people a reason to get out of their house, and get out and about, and support local business.
Yeah, awesome. So local business, we are talking with Justin Piper here today and Ryan Manos. They run Southern Good Eatery. This is one of your concepts. Got several concepts we'll talk about throughout the show. Longtime participants in Eat Drink HTX and Houston Restaurant Weeks, but a lot to talk about because y'all have some really good menu items. Y'all have some interesting new concepts coming around Houston. You're expanding. Yes. We're going to talk about that. Let's go right on over to the cam, y'all, because I'm hungry and it's lunchtime. And
we're rolling in already.
We're
almost ready to. But I think people are going to start rolling in class.
All right, Ryan. This is one of your most popular items. What are we looking at? Describe it. Don't leave anything out.
That is our fried chicken.
Your hands
with our homemade white gravy, homemade mashed potatoes, and our garlic bread.
It's massive.
It's bigger in person than I picture.
I'm trying to show.
Not doing
yeah.
Well, I'm trying to
put her hand.
Yeah, so you can see how big it is. We'll do it over here, but it's larger than my hand.
Sure. Yeah. It's a relatively large dish. So we do. People usually go in a coma after they eat that. They go to nap time.
We usually don't.
Yeah. All the guys they try to finish it. The guys that try to finish it usually take it down.
Yeah.
That's all. All of our dishes are made to take a to-go box with you. So, and that's kind of how we built our TV organization. Is call it high, give it good value to everything, and make sure it's good enough for you too.
Huge serving of.
Yeah. So everything's big portion. We want to make sure you feel like you had all your value to your dollar here. And it's good enough for you to take a to-go box. And we usually see a lot of to-go boxes get taken out because
this is incredible. I mean, this is on your lunch menu or your dinner menu?
That is our dinner portion. We do have a lunch portion, which is a smaller size, at a greater value.
Yeah.
And that we are pretty much known for in these neck of the woods for our lunch menus around here.
We had to make a smaller portion of our fried chicken because people can't eat this and go back to work.
That's what I was saying.
Yes.
It's you do want them to leave at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
And awake. And
get rested.
Yes.
All right, let's go back on over to the Foodie Cam to take another look at one of the dishes that will be featured on the 2026 Eat Drink HTX menu here at Preslee Southern Good Eatery. This menu was really popular in years past too. I saw a lot of social media, a lot of diners, and I know why, because of these huge dishes. All right, we've got some drinks. Oh yes, show you guys these drinks.
We got a lot of fun, innovative frozen drinks here at Preslee's. We don't have our Jack and Coke frozen on here, but we have about 6 of our other flavors.
Yep.
So
this is how it's served.
So this is kind of like the around the world. So all of our flavors on these are about 3 ounce little servings. So it gives you a little variety. If you're not too sure, you haven't been here and you don't have a favorite yet, it gives you a chance to taste them all without buying a complete drink.
I love that.
It's a little fun, and honestly, people keep coming back, and they still do this even though they've been here probably 15, 20 times. It just gives them a little variety versus just drinking on one drink.
And they're all different flavors.
They're all different flavors.
So what are the flavors?
That's the peach bourbon.
Peach bourbon. I tasted something peachy in there.
Yeah,
very peachy.
That's going to be our winter time. We're very seasonal too on our frozen. We're always changing this up. So that's going to be our more of a winter bourbon. The AMF right here,
Mhm.
which is going to have a collage of all kinds of different liquors in there. So
Oh yes,
it's really fun.
very margarita, like
Yeah.
margarita, blue icy kind of.
Yes, it's got I think 3.
Easy to drink,
Yes, they're all pretty much easy to drink, especially when it gets a little warmer outside.
if I do say so.
That's going to be our frosé.
Rosé?
So yeah, we're really proud of our frosé. We're vodka in a rosé wine in that base.
Really nice.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a little stronger than your traditional frosé.
Oh yeah, totally. All year round, you could definitely do
Yes.
this. Yeah, that's
And
a good
then
one.
A staple, the house margarita.
House
It's,
margarita.
a lot of very popular ones.
Hmm. You know what I love about this too? I generally don't drink a whole drink
Yes.
when I order it.
Yeah.
I don't, even frozen, this is the perfect size for somebody
Yes.
like me. Like, I would drink one of these or half of these, and that would be it for me for the night.
Yeah.
Well, we started these flights because people would stand up there at the frozen machines and they would try to figure out which one they wanted. And they could never decide. So we're like, hey, you can try them all.
Give them
Try them all
all.
and then get your favorite.
Does this inspire people to say, oh, can you do
Yeah,
you
no,
add
we do like they're
custom?
Shelby and our bar staff, they're very very helpful and they're very fun when they do it. So we'll see swirls walking around of. So say you like the frosé and the margarita and then you want to have a full drink. So we'll do a swirl for them and it's really fun. It looks fun.
I love that.
And it gives them both drinks into one. They can kind of combine it.
I like the frozen Jack and Coke.
Oh, that one's awesome. That one,
That's a fan favorite.
That's a fan favorite. So we're one of the few in Texas that have one of those machines.
Frozen Jack and Coke.
But it's an icy machine, so it's just
You
like
can get just a regular Coke icy.
So it infuses liquor at the last minute into your icy, so you'll get the fluffiness of like versus running like Jack and Coke on a frozen machine like one of these. You won't get that texture like an icy, the airy carbonation of an icy.
Which is so important.
Which is so important.
So, all right, let's go back to the foodie cam here at Preslee Southern Good Eatery. You know where we are. You see the yellow Corvette right out there. You cannot miss it. I love that part, though, by the way, you guys. That's one of my favorite.
Oh, you have the pink Cadillac?
Pink Cadillac. Oh, that's right, too.
My 60, that's Pinky. So
yes.
When you have a name for a car that you really like.
Respect to Pinky. All right, what are we looking at here?
That is the Preslee's burger. So hand-cut fries on the front side of that. So we do cut our fries daily. Everything's from scratch. That Preslee burger is going to be Wrigley's going to be on top of that. A big in-house onion ring with brisket that is stuffed inside that onion ring.
Wow, brisket in the onion ring. That's amazing.
Yes. So we got. You'll see it.
This burger, you guys. This is on your lunch menu.
Oh.
Lunch menu or dinner menu?
That's on the dinner menu.
Dinner menu.
Yes,
dinner. Yes.
It's all day, but
it's all day on a normal
it's
menu.
not on our lunch.
Quite large. Oh, and I love the smashy.
Yes.
Y'all, that's the thing. Smash burgers. I see smash burgers. It's not labeled a smash burger, but I see smash burgers that are this thick.
Yes.
And I'm like, that's not a
smash
burger.
burger.
You need the crust.
You need the crunch.
Yes.
You need those little burned edges, the tips, and the flat,
For sure.
Ooh,
For sure.
okay, there you go.
And Preslee sauces will be on the bottom and top side of that with American cheese in between those two smash patties.
Oh, yes, I forgot about your fries.
Yes.
These are really good.
Yes, we hand cut all the fries. Nothing from scratch.
Potatoes every day.
You do. You have to cut them every day.
Every day. Every day. Cases and cases and cases and
That takes
cases.
so much time.
Hey, it's a labor of love.
But people probably know you for your fries, and they
They do.
appreciate you for your fries, right?
Yes.
There you go.
Or onion rings. Onion rings are. I think they might be coming out as well. I think they're on that table.
All right, I want to talk about this because you have an entire ice cream section
Sure.
dedicated to ice cream and shakes. Let's talk a little bit about what's back there and what this is.
So that is going to be our traditional Oreo milkshake. We're a hand dip station, so we can dip any of our ice cream flavors, which is a total of 16 currently. You can make a shake with any of our house Hershey flavors. So we're we're going with Hershey's Premium Ice Cream, a northern-based ice cream. And we do really fun things with some of the kid flavors and whatnot. Offer it in a waffle cone. You can do it in a shake or just a cup if you don't want either one of those options.
That's a darn good shake.
Sure. Yes.
Really good shake.
Yes. So
How many flavors do you have back there?
16.
16.
Hand dip. So we were doing soft serve and we can do a lot of mixture flavors, but we realized, hey, that's not a real shake. Real shake is, an ice cream, little milk, and shake it up. You know, and that changes the flavor of that shake every single time.
Well, and it also kind of ties in to your vision, I think, not only with this restaurant, but in every concept. I mentioned earlier in the show, when I walk into one of Justin's concepts, I know exactly where I am. Here at Preslee's, though, you let a little hobby and a little fascination with some old world nostalgia. Talk about what you can see here in the restaurant when you walk in.
When you come in, I wanted to create a general store, old small town feel in a big city, right? We're dead smack here in the Shady Acre Heights or outskirts of the Heights, and we try to pay heritage of small town feel. So when you come in, you'll see a bunch of old Coke signs, Coke coolers, old Americana signs, old cars. I love old cars. I love anything that has history to this dated back of this country. So you'll see a bunch of, pictures on the walls from the 50s, the 60s, 70s, throughout decades of old Americana. Also along with, a bunch of little pictures of Miss Preslee herself, my daughter. As we grew the place, I've always had a vision of putting pictures as she grew with our space. So you'll come in, you'll see present day pictures of her playing softball to when she was a little baby, testing out our first swing on the patio. So it's been a fun development of the restaurant, and it's coming to its own. We have a small little cult following of people that enjoy coming here for lunch, meeting people, or coming here for dinners, doing s'mores at our fire tables outside. We do live table fire s'mores.
Awesome. Yeah, no, and there's so much to talk about too. Outside is very cute. There's a lot of other stuff inside, but Foodie Cam, y'all, we've got more food to show you coming up on the Eat Drink HTX menu. Remember, menus go live in just a few short weeks, February 1st. That is when you can log into eatdrinkhtx.com and see all of the incredible menu items from the participants. It benefits Houston Food Bank, runs through February 28th. Ryan, you are up. What is going on with this dish?
That is our blackened chicken. Also with our house-made mashed potatoes, green beans with onions and bacon, and a lobster roll.
Ooh.
It's a large portion too.
I love that. I can see. And I love how you put so much effort into the sides, right? Like it's not just a piece of garlic bread. It is a hefty. Where does this come from? Are y'all making this, or are you getting?
So
you want to shout out your bread vendor, or no? It's up to you.
We ordered from our food vendor, Gordon Food Service.
Okay. Yeah. We love Gordon. Shout out to Gordon. I mean, when they do something good.
So that roll right there took us about 3 months to find. So we were going through different bread vendors throughout the Gordon Food Show. We literally looked for a piece of, we were looking at dinner rolls. We were looking at toast. We tried 3/4, 1 inch brioche. We fell in love with that lobster roll. It's a brioche, 1.25 inch lobster roll. And it's just, to this day, I think that was our home run. We changed that over about a month and a half ago, and people just really enjoy it.
Do you do any other dish with this? Because this, I feel like you could make a whole dish with this, like gravy on the top with chopped up something, or.
So we're R&D and some French toast with that item. So
brunch.
In the
Eat Drink
brunch.
HTX brunch, maybe. Maybe a new dish.
Yeah, so we're always playing in the kitchen to kind of make things a little bit better for our guests.
Yeah, because this is very valuable. This is a valuable find
Yes.
for somebody like me, who this is, bread,
Yeah. No,
sugar.
Hey,
That's what brings me through the door.
my little kids tell me, it's like, I want to go to Cane's. I don't want the chicken. I want the grill.
Exactly.
I want the bread.
I want the bread. I don't want the
bread.
sauce. I know. It's like I'm sinning saying I don't like Raising Cane's sauce. I don't
Yeah.
like the sauce. I like the bread. All right, back on over to the foodie cam. We're having too much fun here. It's just what happens on Foodies and Friends with Justin Piper and Ryan Manos here at Preslee's Southern Good Eatery. We are in the Heights, y'all. Right? We're in the Heights. Yeah.
You can say that. Hey,
Heights-ish.
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 We have some hardcore out there that will say this is a little outskirts of Shady Acres, Timber Grove area.
Yeah.
Timber Grove Manor.
Right down the street from Restaurant Depot. All right. What are we looking at, Justin?
That is going to be our house chicken sandwich fried. So that will come with, we pickle all pickles in house. So that will have pickles in a Preslee sauce on it. So it's a traditional, just a fried chicken sandwich, large portion. So people usually take it to go box with that one as well. That's going to be a double stack chicken breast on that, and our hand cut fries served with pretty much every sandwich dish that we have here or any combo.
Love that. Love the hefty serving of fries. Love that height on that chicken sandwich. I want to talk a little bit about your other concepts, because while this is your only concept participating in Eat Drink HTX, you have a family of restaurants and some new ones even opening. If we want to give a little bit of a scoop, a little bit of breaking news, if we're allowed to talk about it.
Yes,
All right.
We're in planning, permitting and planning in Katy currently. We closed on our land a few months back, so we're waiting patiently. But they're doing a great job. City of Katy has been a great venture to work with. They've been very, very helpful. So we have our civil plan set in. It's been there about 3 weeks. So we should be hearing back on our, to break ground out there. We are just.
So you're going from
ground up.
Ground up.
We're going to do. We're doing a two restaurant venture out there. We're going to do another Preslee's joined with her sister's restaurant in Greenlee's. So
Aww.
Greenlee's are little sister. So we're going to do a Mexican restaurant and a Southern restaurant with a big shared patio, a big green space for families.
And you can put the kids.
They're gonna be it's going to be a massive.
Oh my gosh, you
massive.
guys, because
We
that's
know.
something we always talk about, because, my son's 10 now, but for the first 5 years, we were out of the restaurant game because we didn't know people like you to take our kids to restaurants. And that's one of the defining details I notice about your restaurants is there's always something for the kids.
Of course.
There's always a place for the kids.
You can't leave them out. They're an important part, of your life. So once I had Preslee, that's kind of I had this vision of, hey, we need to incorporate families into a fun environment, because everybody still wants to go out to eat, but sometimes they'll feel like they're burden on other guests around them because their kids might be running around screaming. So we wanted to create a space large enough so you can come out and have your entity if you want to be by yourself, adult more so inside, family style outside. Let your kids kind of run free while you can enjoy a meal. Because most parents don't get to enjoy a hot meal. It's usually cold by the time you're eating it. So
100%. Yeah. I mean, we were totally out. I was in mourning because I'm like, oh, I want to go there. But my 2-year-old, my 3-year-old. All right, let's go back on over to the foodie cam. We are here at Preslee's Southern Good Eatery. They are participating in Eat Drink HTX, which runs February 15th through the 28th. What are we looking at, Justin?
This is going to be our brisket grilled cheese. So slow smoked brisket, house barbecue sauce. You can't have a brisket sandwich without, some house-made pickles on there, on a 3/4-inch brioche bread, and our house-cut fries right next to it. This is going to be a large portion sandwich as well, oversized loaf bread on this one. So it's going to give you a lot of bang for the buck on this one.
Yeah, this sandwich has helped contribute to your cult.
Yes. Yeah. The brisket grilled cheese is
the Preslee's cult has been moved along, whether you know it or like it or not, because this thing, you guys.
It's a large portion.
We're not messing around.
Yes.
And this is one of your most popular items at the restaurant.
Yeah, I think the brisket grilled cheese, our chicken fried chicken and chicken fried steak are probably going to be our top go-tos. And we have some, we have a lot of little small cults. The chicken pot pie. We have a lady that comes in probably 3 times a week to eat a chicken pot pie. She sits,
I
at the
love
bar.
that. Good for you for serving chicken pot pie, though.
Yeah, handmade chicken pot pie. A real good chicken pot pie is hard to find.
Yeah,
So,
really hard to find.
so we do that house. It takes about 20 minutes to do that, but it's one of our longer ticket time items. Most of our ticket times are pretty quick, but that one, patience. You gotta have patience to order that one.
Well, it's a nice place to wait. All of
Yes.
this beautiful nostalgia. Lots of Coca-Cola items.
Yes.
If you're a Coca-Cola fan, old world Coca-Cola, this is your place because he loves that too. All right, back on over to the foodie cam to take a look at
House fried pickles. So you can't have a bar without having some nice fried pickles to wash it down. All right. So that's going to be hand dip fried pickles in our house
popular item.
from scratch.
We make our own seasoned flour as well. So.
Seasoned flour. I'd like to try some
Own
of those,
ranch.
own ranch pickles. Now this will be on your Eat Drink HTX menu.
Was
You
one
guys
batch.
are really involved in the community. This event supports the Houston Food Bank. Talk about how important that is for you. Ooh,
Oh,
as not
onion
only
rings
as a-
there. That's cool food right there. That's
As a-
we've been voted on those on multiple platforms as
I
some
got
of the best in Houston for our onion rings. So
Ooh.
light, fluffy.
Oh,
I
man.
love onion rings. I
Oh,
love
my
onion
gosh.
rings.
That ranch
Yes.
is amazing. The batter is perfect. It's not too thick.
Just
It's thin enough.
flaky.
Flaky.
It's not like you're eating all batter. You
It's
got
perfect. Yes. Now,
portion.
while we look at these last 2 desserts, talk a little bit about the importance of giving back to your community, because Eat Drink HTX serves the community, helps generate a little bit of business for the restaurant, but it also yields a donation to Houston Food Bank, and y'all are
Yes.
very supportive of
Yes.
that. Yep.
Katie's done a great job throughout the years that we've known her to give back to the community. And we're really a big community around us built. I think you're only as good as your community and what you put into it. So we're known for doing different fundraisers and different things throughout, from disabled veterans to Hope for Food Bank.
Yeah.
And any awareness that you can raise in the community, if you have a voice or power to do so, is a great thing to exercise. I think whenever we get a chance, Katie offers us a chance, and we jump on it because we love supporting anything that she does in supporting of the community and through this town.
Well, I'm so grateful because y'all are all over everything. And Ryan, you're so great and just really gracious, amazing supporters of the community. I mean, whenever, we ask, y'all are there with open arms and just so happy to support. All right, last few desserts.
So that right there is the GG's banana pudding or chocolate pudding. The banana pudding is probably the most popular. We're pretty well known for that banana pudding. It'll probably run out pretty much daily. We make it fresh every day. Our puddings are made daily by the in-house famous Gigi, which is my mother. So shout out to her. She does a great job on keeping everything in-house and fresh and fun. To her taste when I grew up.
Yeah.
That banana
love
pudding
that.
right there is so we try to pay her to all of her favorite desserts.
Oh, Gigi. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's really good.
I need to
Really
bring
good
my
dessert.
husband here to meet your mama because this is one of his favorite desserts. All right, y'all, remember, February 1st, all of this goodness, those menus go live on eatdrinkhtx.com. February 15th is when the value starts. Y'all get to dine out and do good in February, but only for 2 weeks. So it's a good idea to make your plans. And if I have to vote, I'm coming here, y'all, because the value is here. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful season. We will see you guys next time. Remember to download that Fox Local app. You can also find episodes of Foodies and Friends on the Houston Restaurant Week's YouTube channel. See y'all. All right, I'm going to chocolate. I already tried this one. I'm going to chocolate next.
Every time she makes a new batch, I get one fresh.
Yeah, he's like
gotta try
he
it.
tests best every batch. Every batch he tested.
Sample it.
Yeah. So we have.
It's the same thing with the mashed potatoes for Gigi. Every time they make a new batch,
You're the first one.
She is.
She's
Gigi,
the first one.
She gets a little ramen candy. She tries every batch of potatoes coming out of the kitchen. Make sure it's the same.